Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here bringing you another nerdy video. Well, it is time for us to begin our second last planet, Voss. Now I know it says 44 to 88, but that's because there are other areas that are, there you go, like right there. There's also like world bosses on Voss that are meant, you know, obviously for bigger things, but then after Voss we'd be going back to the core to tackle Corellia. More specifically this section, not the black hole. But yeah, like, oh boy. We're almost there, folks. Like it's a bit of a wow. It doesn't feel like that long ago we started the consular class. And again, I have some thoughts about it, and I will give my thoughts, you know, once we get to the end.
The fabled Voss. A few overblown words and everybody rushes to one tiny little planet. Even us.
Their predictions have all come true?
It turns out both the Republic and the Empire believe these stories. They're competing to sweet-talk the Voss into an alliance.
The Jedi Council should lead the negotiations.
Apparently Voss upsets the Council's sensibilities. It calls the Mystics Grey Force users. An ideological quibble, but it means your Council isn't lifting a finger to assist the Republic.
There's a Republic ambassador in the Voss capital who might help us. Sophia Farish.
Perhaps she could get us to the Mystics.
One must listen in order to learn.
Fine, then listen. But we're not here to indulge your curiosity. We need soldiers and allies.
Watch yourself. Remember, if you pursue the Mystics, you'll be right in the Empire's way.
Okay, we're gonna land. Oh, Hollow Voice wants to talk to us.
Diarte fulquamas, limis galigal, zraben gigiawa, magoriest kiberu giasnu.
I am happy to give you the chance again, Hollow Voice.
Garfkiodiam, tiest ziti cor mili kiest madwa. Cabiest mechetur, janor griske indi jorkiest meta.
I can scarcely imagine such a cataclysm.
Diarte fulquamas, limis galigal, zoekie or afargiet, tagmak torsthital, getiet.
When we speak of such things, we use the word abomination.
Quotra, ratieske tot. Cabiest mechetur, janor griske indi jorkiest meta.
Could your brothers ever cooperate with other races like you?
Zekien actest vertin huli tikmen kitieb. Blesmiet minlija ta iltaya. Kawe mahue, jelu kolost je hafne siniestka.
You said your people are driven to annihilate other species, but you opposed it. Why?
Bibquet gifmurst doli giandet bizu kajest. Zraben dzigiała magoliest kiberu dziasnu. Garfkiodiam tiest zity kormili kiest madła. Kigret porakara kołatmur hier sol dzigiest.
Your population had grown too big and needed to split. Your unusual ideas helped it happen.
Katforum pe muator. Kawe mahue jelu kolost je hafne siniestka. Bilkur kentokba.
That was a little interesting side quest. Well, bonus objective. Oh yeah, claim our daily. Now, folks, there's some I want to explain when we touch down on the planet. Here we go, here's the story arc.
Hold up a minute. Commander Harada, Station Security. Glad I caught you before the shuttle. I have an urgent message from Ambassador Janik, our envoy on Voss. I'll patch him through now.
Master Jedi, I'm well aware of the Order's stance on Voss, but the situation is getting desperate. Negotiations with the Voss have stalled, and I'm looking for high-profile help. Are you familiar with the planet?
I'm interested in an ambassador's take.
Ambassador, soldier, Jedi, civilian, we're all outsiders to the Voss. They have little knowledge of the greater galaxy and only recently obtained spaceflight from us, but they're not primitive. Their society revolves around the mystics, Force users who have visions of the future. Those visions guide every decision the Voss make, and the Voss believe they're never wrong.
Untrained Force users can be dangerous.
The Order tells me the mystics are gray, as close to the Sith as the Jedi. I'm hoping you're more open-minded. A Republic alliance with the Voss could be key to winning this war. Unfortunately, the Empire has the same idea. So far, the Voss have refused to take sides, and they've established rigid neutrality laws to keep us in line.
The Voss have to protect themselves.
Good. I spent too much time defending Republic citizens who get into scrapes with Imperials. We need to show the Voss that the Empire only acts respectful because of the mystics. I'm doing everything I can to expose them, but the Voss don't seem to hear me anymore. A fresh face might help.
I'd like to learn more about the Voss.
Glad to hear it. Most Jedi treat the Voss like the second coming of the Sith. I'm staying at a Voss survey outpost, keeping an eye on the Empire. Commander Harada can handle the details of getting here.
Not much to arrange. Shuttle will take you to Voss-Ka, their capital city. Local transport can get you to the survey outpost. Remember, the Voss keep all outsiders confined to the alien enclave, regardless of affiliation. Someone makes trouble, ignore them.
Okay, folks. So this is Voss. It is quite massive in terms of its zones, and I'm not gonna go do the quests. This
The people. Voss is so much like home. How long can we stay?
I'm actually going to take this as an opportunity just to demonstrate some of the things that I'm going to be doing like in my approach to this, okay? So, give me a sec, folks, okay? Just please bear with me.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business. Have a safe
So we're going to travel to this point. Now, this became more prevalent in my Empire characters, and so it's been very more prominent. Actually, I'm just going to mute the game while I'm doing this. But yeah, it has become more and more prominent as I've been playing, you know, my characters. Like I'm halfway done. Like I've did Smuggler, I've done I did Spy, Smuggler, Sith Inquisitor, and now Jedi Counselor. So I am halfway through my Star Wars The Old Republic Let's Play. And again, sorry, I should also re-clarify. I am halfway through doing the origin stories. I still have to settle on who I'm going to use going forward for some of the expansions. Because it's like the expansions are quite long and it's going to take me quite a while to get through them. Now, mind you, I do eventually plan to go through each of my stream characters, my Let's Play characters, to give you different takes on different versions of it. But like, here's the zone, folks. Boom. It is quite massive. Now, it is not as big as some of the Hoth zones. However, as you can see, unlike Hoth, we can't just cut across. We have impassable areas. We have like all these impassable areas. So you have to, now mind you, this is the Empire's landing zone for this area. So so around here is roughly where we play, and then up here. So if there's quest objectives down here, we have to go down and up, or we have to go down, you know, through an awkward route. Like it's gonna be very awkward. So I know I started doing it with this character, and it's something that I'm not proud of, because I really don't like making too many changes. I try and give you guys as much raw content as I can. But when it comes to Voss, I need to just, like, you know, I'm going to show you now another zone as well. Alright, so that's Voss Ka. I think this is the top of the zone for this area. But yeah, no, like, the zones are quite big. So, one of the things I am going to have to do, folks, is... Alright, you can... I'm going to have to pause recordings. Like, whenever, for example, in this vehicle, I'm not going to be recording it for future videos. For while I'm on Voss... And possibly I'm going to have to do this on Corellia, because Corellia is similar. Like, Corellia is a bit more elaborate. Is more like a labyrinth than Voss is. So what I'm going to have to do to try and keep all my video content at a reasonable size. I'm just trying to get to all this. There's another player heading to a location. Like, look how long it's taken us to get to this from one zone to another. So what I'm going to be doing is, luckily enough, I have hotkeys set up for OBS, so I could do it. we're gonna, like, now mind you, this zone is not quite as big actually, so that's actually pretty handy for us. But like, dear God, like look at the roundabout way we're traveling to get there. Or is this taking me to a different landing point on? So outpost Skyhopper. Where are we landing? Okay, yeah, so there we go. No, that's the Empire. Oh yeah, that's the Empire's one. The Republic's... Okay, yeah, so this is where I was going. That was the Nightmare Land zone. So yeah, like... So here you go. Really? No? Okay, so I must have picked the wrong landing zone. I picked this one up here. So my bad. But anyway. Dear God. It's such a long flight. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my hotkeys to pause the recording when I have to go on really lengthy journeys. Like, so I will pick up quests, obviously, zone by zone, and then I will pause the recording until I get close to the zone. Sorry, not to the zone. I will pause the recording until I approach a quest objective. Now, the quest objective, I don't know whatever quest it might be, but whenever I approach a quest objective, I will pause the recording. So yeah, here's the zone. So as you can see, it's quite big. The Nightmare Land seems rather small in comparison to this one and the previous one. Now there is one large one I want to address. So this one's for the Nightmare Lands. So this area down here is the big one. So yeah, it is just a very lengthy. Like, Voss is just a lot of travel. Now, will we get into combat along the way? Sure, most likely. But chances are it's not going to be a lot. Like, it is... one of the reasons I like Voss is just that visually it is stunning. I really liked the aesthetic. I liked all the forests and the ruins, but... like... it is just so much travel. So again, one of the things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to cut down on all of that by pausing the recordings when I get to certain locations, and then when I get close to the quest objective, that's when I will unpause it. So for you guys, it will appear like I am teleporting. But I assure you, this is just so that way my video does not get extremely long, because it can't. Like, there have been I believe on one of my videos, I had to break down part of hold on, let me open the big map. I had to break down this area down, and I also had to break down this area, because they were getting like nearly 2 hours long, and I couldn't risk. I didn't want that. So that's why, similar to what I did on Hoth, I'm going to be doing here. I will be pausing and then resuming recording whenever I get to the important destinations. So like, I just want to give you a sense of scope of one of the other zones that we're going to be going to. Here we go. Yeah, we're in the zone now. The Gormak lands. The Empire goes from here and works its way down. We go from here and work our way down. Now, I've had a lot of quests. I've done quests here where you go all the way down to the bottom of the map, you retreat back up, and then you have to go back down again. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons, like, because of that format of quests, is one of the reasons why I want to take this moment to explain, like, Voss is there's gonna be a lot of jumping around in Voss due to that. And I didn't want you guys, you know, sitting there bored watching me run. You guys want to get to the story. This is the point of me doing these videos, is, you know, to showcase the story and, you know, just for you guys to watch me have fun playing the different characters. Now, not gonna lie, a part of me has been tempted to do some dark side options for the counselor, but I didn't. I've done light side options, mind you. I am going to romance her, which I imagine that's going to involve some dark side options, because we will be breaking the Jedi code. But other than that, yeah, that is pretty much it. That is pretty much how I am going to tackle Voss as a whole. I'm going to end this video here. I hope this explanation is suitable for you guys. Now, unfortunately, by the time that this video goes live on YouTube, I would have finished possibly Voss and maybe Corellia, depending on how much recording I actually get done this weekend. Because at the time of this recording, it's the 14th. My next set of videos are scheduled to go live on the 16th. So yeah. I don't know how long that will be, but yeah, this has pretty much been Voss approach explained. It's not going to count towards my story videos, because there was really no story. So yeah, I'm the Celtic Nerd signing out. One name, one sky.